What up, what up, what up, good people? It's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns. Back at you with another review. So we featured this as a short. Told you we get a full review on it. So we got this bad boy out to the range today. Put some rounds through it. So just wanted to come in and do kind of an overview of the firearm. Then we'll jump out to the range, see some of that footage, and then we'll come back in and finish on the tabletop as we do. So this here is the Shadow Systems DR920, and this is the Elite Edition. So this bad boy comes in a couple of different models. You can get the Elite or you can get the Combat, which is more the blacked out model, a little less serrations, but still size-wise, same one. There are other versions. Obviously, Shadow makes the CR, which is the compact one, and they make the MR, which is the full size. This is about 4.5-inch barrel. Let's go ahead and clear it. Magazine is clear. Weapon is clear. Magazine back in for aesthetics. So this is an extremely nice looking firearm. Shadow Systems does a nice firearm. If you look at this bad boy, you got serrations all the way around on the slide here. They put them on the top of the slide. You got them here. You got rear serrations on both sides. So this bad boy is laid out pretty nice. The Elite does give you the cutouts in the slide. And for this one here, we went with the bronze barrel. So you got that nice fluted barrel. So this here is really a stylish firearm. You got tritium sights up front. You got the rear serrated, blacked out. So that's your sight picture. And we equipped this bad boy right off the bat with the Holosun, the 507C. So real nice setup. This here, this is, well, it's not a Glock on steroids because that's pretty much your Zev. But this here is a high-end version of Glock. The slide is, the frame is textured all the way around, really good. So you got a really nice grip there. You got the double undercut on the trigger guard there. It's got a pretty decent trigger. Let me show you what we're working with here. So trigger, decent trigger. It's probably about 4.5 pounds, 4.5 to 5. Nice reset, not too long. So nice break, crisp break. So nice trigger on it. Obviously you can upgrade that, but out the factory, this is a nice trigger. Nice firearm. You got your ledge here for your support hand to help get you a little downward pressure on there to control the recoil. But real nice firearm. I went ahead and added to this. This here is the Warrior Land crossbow. So this is their laser light combo. So I did the review on this on the channel. You're getting the light and the holster. And this is actually for a Glock, but obviously it's going to work on this because frame-wise, you're looking at the same thing. So that's what we're working with. I did run some rounds using the laser. Got that zeroed out there at the range. But this bad boy, 17-round capacity. It actually comes with the P-Mags. I think you get 2. Picked up some Glock mags for it, Glock 17. So it runs them both. Comes with an optional mag well. I don't have the mag well on there. That's stored away. But this bad boy didn't start out great. Got it. There is a break-in period on these. So they tell you 250, 500 rounds. So initially got it. It was stovepiping pretty good. Not completely stovepiping. It was cycling, but it was getting to about 1/4 of an inch and going completely in the battery, and you were having to bang this bad boy. So thought it was just a break-in. So ran some rounds through it. 500 through it. It was still doing. Probably got up close to 750 rounds, and it was still doing the same thing. So at that point, it was time to send it back. So send it back to Shadow Systems, no problem. They said send the weapon, and they kept it. I don't think it was no more than 2 weeks, if that. But they send you the sheet of what they did as far as the work they did, and they pretty much almost changed everything on this bad boy. But when they send it back, it's running, and it's running no problem. A lot of people say used the 124 grain and thought maybe it was that. But before sending it back to them, ran some 124 through there, and it was doing the same thing. So it wasn't the ammo. So it was something with the weapon. I know on the CRs, it was an issue with the design of the barrel. They changed the design, and the top design on that barrel was keeping it from cycling and going back in the battery. There were some recalls on that, but they never mentioned that being an issue with any of the other models. not with the DRs, not with the DR, not with the MR. But in the sheet, they did change the barrel. So they pretty much rebuilt this bad boy. I think the only thing was the same was the frame. So, but when it came back, it was right. So shout out, to the warranty department. They did what they're supposed to do. It didn't come out right, but when they sent it back, it's been no problem. It's been running like a sewing machine ever since. But this bad boy is a real nice firearm. This light actually looks pretty nice on here. This is that MA1 from Warrior Land with the digital display on the side. Laser light combo. So this is got stroll effect on it. So 800 lumens. If the battery gets low, it is rechargeable. It'll drop down to 500. But I think it's got to get quite low to drop down. I don't know what the percentage is. But nice light setup. Thought it was an issue with the mags. Just trying different things. Some people say try the Glock mags. They don't necessarily like the P mags. But obviously that didn't work either. But once we got it back, got multiple P mags. Obviously the Glock mags are running, but no issue with the P mags either. So it wasn't a mag thing. It was a gun thing, but it's good to go now. So this Hollison on top of here is a nice optic. Actually goes nice on there. Looks pretty good. This is just an all-round stylish firearm. I like the Elite because of the cutout with the bronze barrel. It just looks nice peeping through there. So this here is a nice piece for the collection. Let's jump out to the range. I think we covered everything on here. The combat, like I say, you're missing some of the serrations, but the weapon itself is pretty much the same weapon. So it's more of a matter of preference. If you want it blacked out, if you don't want the cutout, you go to combat. But I like the Elite. Same in the CR, I like the Elite style because they give you the same option with the cutout with the bronze barrel. But let's go out to the range, check out some of the footage, and then we'll come back in-house and we'll wrap it up. So let's step out to the range. All right, good people, it's your boy BTG, aka Bustin' Guns. We're out here at the range with this Shadow DR3, as we said. We're just gonna put some rounds down with this bad boy, see if she's hidden. Gonna check that laser, see if it's lined up. Haven't had it at the range since we put the laser on there. So let's get you lined up where you can see the target, and we'll go from there. Run some rounds through this bad boy. See if we're on. See if we're on there. Yeah, we're on there. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Seem to be just a little to the left there. Okay. Now let's go with that right target, see if we're on. Okay. Go with the left one. Okay. Lock back there. Let's bring that in, see where we at. We're coming in hot. Yeah. So we're dead on. We got one on the left, one on the right, just to check our calibration. So I think we're in there. Let's check that laser, see where it's hidden at. Let's see if we're lined up there. We might have to make some adjustments there. So let's keep it about right there. And so let's change our mode here. We don't necessarily need the light. I'm just going to go strictly laser. So let's see. Oh, we're way off. I can tell you before. I'll get my Allen wrench here. I'm going to adjust this bad boy. Should have did this at home, because you can pretty much set it off of the red dot, because we know the red dot is on, but I didn't take that time, so that's going to cost us a little time at the range here, but we'll make it quick. I don't think I brought the Allen wrench specifically for that, but think I got one in here that's small enough to work. Yeah, this is the small ones. I hope I do anyway. If not, yeah, we're gonna have to save that for another time. I think I did. So, let's see what we're working with there. Go with that top center. It's hitting high. Let me see. Oh yeah, we need to bring it down some more. Let's see. Just a bit. Now let's go top center again. There we go. Smoke it around. Okay. So now the laser's dialed in. So we know we're good there. You see that? Yeah, we can see that. So it started out a little high, but we brought it down so we can work with that. Now let's play with it a little bit. Okay, so this bad boy, this here is, well, we'll talk about on the table, but you've seen it, the Warrior Land laser light combo. So we are still live with the laser. Let's go bottom left. Squeeze. High. There we go. There we go. Too fast. Top left. Wow. There we go. Slow down. Top right. Okay. That is definitely sufficient for self-defense. So now let's turn that laser off and get back to the red dot. See if we can clear off some of those small targets. So let's start bottom right. So bottom left. Okay, let's go top right. Okay. All right. Let's see what we're looking like. Okay, we're looking good. I'd say that's pretty sufficient there. Okay, all right, so we're back in motion here. I'd say we're looking good with that shadow. See, we load a few more rounds in there. Oh, I got one right on top here. So just gonna run another magazine through there just to finish this target off. Got some dead spots there. So let's get this bad boy loaded up and we're gonna send it back out there. Right. So this is like an ideal time to be at the range. This is a new day that they've added to the schedule, and it is practically nobody here. So It's kind of like having the range to yourself. Well, it is like having the range to yourself. So this is all right. Once the word gets out that they've added an additional day, it'll fill up. And for now, gotta enjoy the privacy. So let's send this bad boy back out there. All right, and make sure we're still on. Oh yeah, we're good there. Let's start top left. Work our way around. Let's go top right. Okay, let's mess with some of those green ones in the middle on the right. All right, I say that'll do it. Let's bring it in and wrap it right there. Okay, we'll work with that. So from here, we'll take it back to the tabletop. Final thoughts on this Shadows Day out. Holla. All right, welcome back. So, as you can see, this bad boy is dialed in. It's running fine. The optic is dead on. That was already zeroed. Added the laser since it was out last time, so I had to zero that, line that up. So we lined that up and the laser was on. But this bad boy is a blast to shoot. Recoil, it's minimal, 9mm, so no issue there. But it's fun. 17 rounds, good capacity. Size-wise, this reminds you more of, I'd say, a Glock 45 or the Glock 19X. So that's kind of the comparable size, 4.5-inch barrel. But this is kind of that sweet spot. So it's not too short, but it's not quite the full size or the extended barrel. So I like that. I like this size. I like the long grip like that. Gives you a good purchase. The magwell is nice, but it's a plastic magwell. Still looks nice on there, so may put it back on. But the grip feels, it's got a little lip there even without the magwell. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe not, but it's got a little lip there, so it completes your grip even without the magwell. So it's a nice setup as it is. And style-wise, the serrations on the top, I just think that's a nice design. It's obviously not necessary, but it adds nice style to the weapon. You got your rail, you can put what you want on here. We got this MA1 on here. That seems to be a nice fit. We're going to leave that on there. And just an all-round nice firearm. We were dead on right out the gate. This bad boy is dialed in. That Hollison works great on here. This is the circle dot. This is the red. But that works fine. Gets the job done. Got the holster. Had a different holster before I went to the Warrior Land. I think I put it away, but it was a holster just for the shadow systems without the light, which is a pretty nice Kydex holster. Nothing fancy, but having this come with it just makes it that much simpler. So you got your light, you stick that bad boy in there, and you're good to go. So this is just another one out of the collection. Just something for the weekend. Might get out to the range again, get some more footage, get some more stuff on deck for you. But we're going to look to expand. I mean, we got our other platforms. We're on Instagram. We're on the IG. So we're on Facebook. But I think I'm going to expand over to Rumble as well. So that platform, very similar to YouTube. I hadn't really did much research over there, but I checked it out earlier. And I think I'm going to jump over there as well, set up a profile. So we're going to be expanding there. YouTube is so finicky. It's just nice to have a backup. So I'll let you know when that's up and running, but we're going to look to set up a platform over there. But this here, Shadow Systems, DR920 Elite, chambered in 9mm, 17 round capacity. This bad boy is some kind of nice. So another one out of the collection. It's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns. Holla.